Tankster, is that you? Hey! Hey, where you going? She's got to change her name today. She's not Brit Dawn anymore on Instagram or Twitter. So we got to go to Social Security so she can legally acquire my last name. That's right. My last name. How does that feel? Just the name you had your entire life is gone. Just goodbye. Can you get in? No. It's open. It's open. Mine is. Oh. Well, see you later. Ready to officially change your name? You're a child.
There's a yellow, I like this one.
Years later.
Home now, it's about noon. Going to make a pre-workout meal. We picked up these purple potatoes, and I've had these before, and I really don't taste a difference, but I see a difference. They're purple, they look cool, so we're going with those, and then throw some eggs in with it, and that's going to be the meal. And that's the pre-workout meal. We got eggs with the runny yolk, topped with sriracha, garlic powder, onion powder, black pepper, purple potatoes, and Brittany is about to do a little unboxing of a package we got from our friends over at Umoro. What do we got in box number one? Oh, that's your favorite color.
I love that. This is so cool. I think you got one too. Or I got both.
Yeah, okay. Box number two. Oh, that's that hunter green they were talking. That is nice.
That's the hunter green. The blue.
I think I might like that better than the green. Let me see the green one again. Yeah. Well, thank you, Umoro.
Thank you guys so much.
You guys are the best.
So cool.
So I got 6 new bottles. You can use the old one.
You got 3. No, because you always steal mine.
No, we'll give one to your sister, one to Connor. This is what I like to see when I walk into the gym. Yup. What's going on, guys? So I want to do a voiceover just talking about today's workout. It was a typical push day, and I have to say, getting back into the gym is quite humbling, or I guess I can use the words embarrassing. Now, it's only been a little over a week away from the gym when I was on my honeymoon, but when you don't touch weights for that long and your body's not used to that stimulus being placed on it, when you come back to the weights, it's pretty surprising that you'll have that initial drop in strength, and you'll get that back really quick as long as you stay consistent with the gym. But I was a little bit surprised at how weak I actually felt. So I think I was using 75 to 80 pound dumbbells on the flat press for about 10 reps. And, you know, I've gone as high as hundreds or 105s for a few reps, but I noticed that the strength and the muscular endurance was not there. And especially with this exercise right here, the seated dumbbell shoulder press, which was always one of my weaknesses, but on the last program that I ran, they were a big part of the program, and I noticed that my weight kept going up and up and up, and I was getting a lot better at them by doing them more frequently. So it's just a matter of being consistent with it, and I'm not really worried about my strength dropping initially. I know I'll get that back. So we both started off with the flat dumbbell press, and one thing that I changed was I have a little bit more flare in my elbows, and you often hear tuck your elbows, but if you're not feeling it in your chest, you have to adjust a few things. This is a chest dominant exercise, so what I started doing was flaring them out a little bit more, but making sure that I had my shoulder blades retracted and back so I wasn't feeling stress on my anterior delt. So it's all about playing around with your form and finding what's most comfortable and most effective for you, allowing you to target the muscle, which is the whole point of the exercise. So we did that. We did the seated dumbbell shoulder press. Then I actually did an incline dumbbell press superset with an incline dumbbell fly. Now this is not a movement that I typically do since I really like cables and the pec deck machine for flies because I like the constant tension throughout the entire range of motion. But there's nothing wrong with changing things up a little bit, throwing some different exercises into the mix, and making sure your training is fun and enjoyable. And one thing you might realize is if you revisit an exercise that you haven't done in a long time and change the form up a bit, you might really start to like it. So don't be afraid of trying something that you might not have liked in the past and trying it out with new form and seeing how you like it now. But anyway, Brittany went over to the cable stack and was doing some overhead tricep extensions with the rope. Now with the triceps, you want to hit them from multiple angles. A lot of people just do press downs, and a press down would be what I'm doing here, or a straight bar press down, or a cable V-bar press down. And that's great to hit certain heads of your tricep, but your medial head, your lateral head, but you also want to hit that long head of the tricep, and that's done by going into extension, which is what you see here. So getting that elbow up in the air and preferably keeping it back as far as possible and getting that really, really big stretch in the bottom part of your tricep. So that's what Brittany was doing. That's what I'm doing here. So you do that, you do a press down, and then all the other pressing work that you're doing, you're really hammering out those triceps. So I did that, and I superset that with a slightly bent over cable lateral raise. Again, the benefit of cables is you get that constant tension on the muscle throughout the entire range of motion, and this helped me keep my form a little bit more strict, as sometimes with dumbbells, the ego gets in the way and you start swaying and swinging a little bit, taking tension off of your delts. But that pretty much capped off today's workout and the training footage for this video. So I just want to say thank you guys as always for watching. If you enjoyed the video, you know where that like button is. I really appreciate that. And leave me a comment down below. I always look forward to reading those comments. So thanks again, guys, and enjoy the rest of the video. Good workout, eh? I said A because I have a Rise shirt on from Canada. So you guys might remember this store as Wall Bombs. I used to come here. Well, it's not that anymore. It's now Super Food Town. So Wall Bombs, Pathmark, and I think a few other places got bought out. And they're turning into like Super Food Town and ShopRite and some of that. So we're gonna see if they made any changes in here. I don't think they did. Maybe a few little things, but we'll find out. Initial impressions of the store, nothing's changed except brighter lights and higher prices. For some stuff. So we've been looking in every single store for this oatmeal that Brittany likes, and it's made by Quaker, and it's in one of these boxes. In every store we go into, they don't have it, and we finally found it here though. It's these bakery favorites.
Soft baked oatmeal squares, banana bread, and dark chocolate.
That sounds pretty good.
Right?
All right, pick them up. Get that movie reference, guys. I know you can. All right, so there is one good addition. This has all been here, but all of these beers have been added, so I give them props for that. So if you ask me, not so super. And that is the end of the video. So I want to thank you guys one more time for watching. And a couple of things here, if you're interested in my one-on-one online coaching, I do have some slots available. So you can either email me, Matty@FusaroFitness.com, or you can go ahead and click that graphic right there and apply online at my website. If you want to sign up to my free newsletter, you could do so on this screen as well. And the last thing is that the NASM is still offering their free 14-day trial if you yourself are interested in becoming a certified personal trainer. So if you want to test that out for 2 weeks, use the link in the description box below. So thanks again, guys, and we will see you all in the next video.